On the move, got the flow so smooth. Spitting rhymes on the podcast, got nothing to prove. He's the host with the most, dropping knowledge every week. From the underground to the mainstream, making the street speak. Step on the stage, Merle grabs the microphone. Holding it down, he's in the league of his own. Interviews with the legends, the up-and-coming stars. No topic off limits, pushing the bars. Merle on the move, taking over the game. Keeping it real, never fake, never the same. Hip-hop podcast, bringing the heat. With Merle on the mic, grooving to the beat.
Yeah.
One, two. It's the Merle on the Move Show. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the Merle on the Move Show. Y'all know what it is. Once again, I'm back. Knocking on your door. It's Merle on the Move. Welcome to the neighborhood. It's the Merle on the Move Show. So I've been gone for a couple of weeks. A lot of stuff been going on. Been moving around. Got a new vehicle. You didn't know the Dark Knight. If you tune into the show, you've been checking the thumbnails out. The Dark Knight. That's my Chrysler 300 I had. It was an accident. Got hit. Got totaled. Not hurt. No injuries to Merle. Thank God for that. No injuries to the other party. The other party was at fault. They had to pay for the damages. The car was totaled. Bro had to get a new whip. So, kind of been busy on my weekends trying to get that squared away. Got a new whip. It'll be posted in the thumbnails. You know, it's nice. Some stuff that I'm going to be, doing some things to customize it myself. But welcome to the show. So, a lot of stuff I want to talk about tonight. Welcome to my people. Y'all see the numbers up there? Can you see the numbers? You'll see it. You'll see it as it goes on. Let me tilt that monitor up there a little bit. You'll see the numbers as they pop up. Just pay attention. Shout out to the movers, the Merle on the movers, baby. One more time for them. And to all those haters out there that be hating.
And get your privileged ass out of here.
You know what I'm saying? That's for those haters. But anyway, let's go back to the program. So what I want to talk about right now, we're gonna start in sports. Y'all know what time it is. It's August. It's late August. It's about to be September. My son's cake day's coming up September 1st. We're gonna talk about some things going on September 1st. Shout out to my son. I hung up with my son today. Great kid. Great kid. 10 times better human than I ever was at his age. So nothing but up for that kid. We hung out and we talked about some music, but we're gonna talk about some sports. We're gonna get in that real quick. Football season, preseason is kind of going things, kind of moving around, things going on. You got college football back, Iowa State. So this is what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to give y'all the breakdown real quick. I'm kind of all over the place because I ain't been on the air for a minute. But Iowa State football is back. NFL preseason been going on. Regular season coming on next week. Not this coming week, but next week. Jake Paul. Tank Davis, a fight? It's going to happen. Talk about that a little bit. We're going to talk about this Hernandez Govan, the dude that just got off of the young Dolph. We're going to talk about that somewhat and where he went with that. JID, Jid, the name, I'm going to talk about how he got the name too. Talk about his album. It's dope. If you listen to music, check it out. Talk about a couple movies, stuff like that. Shoes, Jordans, releases, drops, things like that. It's Merle on the Move. We gonna keep it going. We got things fired up on you. Back to the program. So what I got pulled up right here over here on the tablet over here, I got the NFL. So let's talk about NFL. Yeah, nah, we're gonna talk about college. Bow, 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 bow.
Shit, all right.
That's what we're going to talk about first. We're going to talk about, I would say, football. They were over there in Dublin, Ireland. First football game for Iowa State. They played Kansas State, and they got the W, baby. Shout out to them Cyclones. Had the new helmets going on with the Cyclone on the side. I like the colors. It was a little bit, shaky here and there. That secondary. Gonna talk about that secondary. The secondary for Iowa State was not good. It was weak. Y'all had to tighten it up a little bit. Now, come on. You know what I'm saying? Brock, not Brock Purdy. My bad. My man. Rocco. My bad. Rocco. My bad. Rocco was doing his thing. He looked good. The running backs looked good. Both running backs looked really good. Running game looked good. The blocking looked good. The schemes looked good. The linebackers looked good. That linebacker, I forget his name, but he wasn't there last year, but he's there this year. He looked really good on the field. Pause. But shout out to Iowa State. I'm happy. They look like they're picking up where they left off. They came back in that second half. And, they made a couple mistakes, but they didn't. Kansas couldn't capitalize on the mistakes. You know what I mean? They was throwing the ball. Kansas was throwing the ball on Iowa State only because the defensive backs wasn't getting. They was getting behind the offense, the receivers. You know what I mean? Anyway, so that happened. So let me move on to Iowa State plays here in Ames. The home game will be here in Ames, so it's going to be rocking. You know what I mean? It's already rocking in campus right now for 801. They drinking alcohol right now, but they'll be in town next week. It'll be a home game, so it's gonna be turned up. I'll let y'all know about that. Also, NFL, my Rams played preseason game today, but guess who they played against? Shedeur. They played against Shedeur. Now, Joe Flacco started the game, and the Browns was doing really good against my Rams. Rams weren't looking that good. I'm not expecting Rams to be good this year. So it ain't like I'm over here capping talking about the Rams going to be the best team of the year. Nah, not expecting much. If we make the playoffs, I expect that. I want to make the playoffs. Not expecting that, really. Kind of do myself. I want the Rams to make it to the playoffs. I want the Rams, Los Angeles Rams, to make it to the playoffs. You see it? Yeah. Right there. I want those Rams to make it to the playoffs. If they don't make it to the playoffs, it's all right. But I expect them to. Anyway, they played against Shedeur today. I expect Shedeur to be good. Flacco started. Browns were doing good. Rams started coming back. They had Shedeur come in. First quarter was Flacco. He did good. Second quarter was the Gabriel. Y'all know it's some flack between Shedeur and this game. I shouldn't say some flack. It was some words being exchanged between Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. Those are the two quarterbacks for the Browns. And anyway, so he played the second quarter, and he looked good. He got a touchdown. He looked okay. Shedeur started the third quarter. He looked good. He wasn't throwing the ball. Oh, he wouldn't release the ball. He's running around. He's holding the ball like Shedeur. Like, throw it, bro. He's running in the pocket. He's going. He's pedaling backwards. Like, throw the ball, Shedeur. Lock, load it. Throw it, bro. That's all he had to do was throw the ball. And shout out to him, though. In the third, fourth quarter, I've had some other guy out there. And my Rams could have won. We had the lead 17-16. And they Browns came back somehow and got the win. Anyway, they got a field goal and got the win. But I don't know. It's a game. It's going to be some smoke behind it. Shout out for Shedeur, what he said after the game. You know what I mean? But, it's a work. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. I didn't care about any other preseason games. We're going to see what's going to happen in the regular season. And who I think Kansas City's going to be good. Buffalo's going to be good. Buffalo won today. The Browns, they won today, so they undefeated in their preseason. So, I don't know. I talked about this Gervonta Tank Davis situation. It's going to be a fight. Now, Tank Davis was supposed to be fighting the dude he just fought that almost beat him. I think it was a draw, right? I think I messed up on my show and said Tank lost. He didn't lose that fight. It was a draw. But somehow he fighting Jake Paul. Now, Jake Paul was at that fight. Roach, that's who he's fighting. He's fighting Roach. Jake Paul was at that fight. And they was talking about, and I get it, Tank wanted to make money. And they say it's an exhibition fight. The only reason why they say it's an exhibition fight because it's not sanctioned. So there's no real belts. It's not sanctioned by the IBF or the WBA or the WBC. You know, it's just a Jake Paul promotion.
That's right. Gervonta Tank Davis versus me, baby. But before we talk about that, I need you to answer one thing. What's the world's biggest critique of Jake Paul?
Everybody keeps calling for Jake Paul to fight a real boxer.
Real boxer. Real boxer.
The time has come to get in the ring with boxers.
Exactly. Fight a real boxer. Well, how about the man himself, an undefeated world champion, knockout artist, Gervonta Tank Davis.
The undefeated lightweight champion of the world.
With a record of 30-0, 28 knockouts.
And this one is over.
He's been boxing since he was 5 years old and turned pro when he was 18.
Gervonta Davis at 22 becomes the youngest champion in boxing.
And guess what? Just like everybody, he's been running that third grade mouth for years now, saying I need to fight a real boxer.
He got to fight a actual fighter now, like a fighter.
Who is somebody you can see him fighting, like
Me.
a real you?
Yeah.
Well, little man, congratulations. You got your wish. Friday, November 14th, Atlanta, Georgia. Once again on the biggest platform in the world, Netflix.
Right? He's promoting it. He's putting the money up. He's got the pay-per-view. He's got the sponsorship. And when a person like that, the fighter, is in control in so many different ways, how can he lose? It's fixed from the jump. And as long as Tank walks away with his money and maybe not looking so embarrassed, maybe he don't mind taking that loss. It's going to hurt his record. Can't talk like Floyd. But remember, Tank was talking about retiring. He was talking about he done with this. Remember before the Roach fight. So in his mind, I need the bag. And he can walk away with 40 million. See what I'm saying? When he did these other fights, he's getting 10, 12, 20 million. But then he ain't walking away with that. Probably walking away with 8, 9 million. This one, they saying he can walk away with 40 million. After everything's done. His take, him personally, 40 mil. And he can't get that from no Freddie, not Freddie Roach, but Roach, the dude from DC or Merle, where he from. He gonna walk away with 8 or 9 million. Even if the fight grows 30 million, he gonna walk away with 30. So Jake Paul can offer him the bag. But is it worth your integrity? You'll go get the bag, then go fight again. And if you win, that's gonna hurt Jake Paul. Because you're a little dude, man. He's little. Tank is little. Tank is a lightweight. He like 130 pounds, 135 pounds. Jake Paul like 190, bruh. Even if he come down, what Jake Paul, you gonna come down to 168? 165, Jake? Tank gonna go up to 140? 145 maybe? It's still a 20-pound difference. And you a big dude, bruh. Now Tank can fight. He can move. But if Jake Paul hit that dirt, when he grabbing him, he's putting his weight on him. He gonna wear a Tank out, can hurt him. He can hurt you, bro. I don't think I'm worried about if Tank connect good, he can hurt Jake Paul because he know how to fight. And you could definitely whoop him. But man, and that's if it's real. And everybody said the same thing with the Tyson. Tyson, and the training and all that. Tyson took the bag, bro. We all seen that. Even women that normally watch boxing know Tyson took the bag, bro. He took the bag. It wasn't about the sport that night. See, boxing is supposed to be about the sport. The money is the payoff. The money is the lifestyle, is what you work and train for, the payout. But you're supposed to take the craft serious. You fight, it's the sport. It's the championship. You want to be the champion. You want to have all the money, but you want to be the champ. You want to know that I knock fools out. It's what I do for a living. I knock people out. You dig what I'm saying? You know, my man Rips is wild tonight. But you know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? I get the glasses on, right? You know what I'm saying, though. And I don't see that with this Tank Davis, Jake Paul fight. Jake Paul, I don't care how many fights Jake Paul get in. He's not a boxer. You're a fighter. That's the difference, right? It's a difference between a fighter and a boxer. A fighter is some dude that fight. Anybody in front of him just fighting. Really no skill. You know, you just fighting. You win. It's ugly. It's not entertaining, but you outlast them. You got your licks in. You fought. A boxer is a sweet science. It's made. It's Floyd. Pow, pow. That's why people like. That's why the people that love and understand boxing like Floyd, because he can hit and not get hit, and it still looks good. He looks good doing it. Floyd ain't got a lot of knockouts, but he got a lot of good fights. Oscar De La Hoya, my man Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao, Sugar Shane Mosley. I mean, check out Floyd fights. He got great fights, man. These ain't knockouts, but they were really great fights because he know how to box. That's what people paid for. And you would go to 12 round and be good. Wasn't a lot of clinching, a lot of holding, a lot of running. It's pow, pow, pow. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Anyway, so I'm going to watch it. You know that Merle's going to be in attendance. Well, not in attendance. I'm going to be in pay-per-view, not TV attendance. But I'm definitely going to be watching that. Let's move on to some other kind of fighting. So we know, God rest the dead, young Dolph. We know that, we all know that followed it anyway, hip-hop. The trial, the people that murdered young Dolph, they arrested him, and it was a co-conspirator that supposedly paid or orchestrated, found the guys to do the job to murder young Dolph, supposedly for young Gotti's older brother, Big Juke. And this is in court testimony that this guy named Hernandez Govan was arrested and charged and on trial for facilitating the murder of young Dolph. And he was found not guilty. Okay? He was found not guilty a couple of days ago. And I don't have a feelings on it either way. You know, if he had something to do with it, he should be in jail. If he ain't got nothing to do with it, he should be free. Point blank. But that being said, I don't know the evidence. I didn't follow the case and watch none of the trials, so I ain't gonna comment on none of that, but I'm gonna comment on this. So dude is out. Now, he was wrapped up in that. He was Big Juke's homeboy. That I do know. They say the car was found across the street from his place. But no evidence and linking him to it, circumstantial, whatever. But homeboy gets out off all charges. And my man, I'm watching YouTube, and I watch this dude. I've been watching this guy for a minute now. My man Seti Nash, okay, YouTuber. I think he's rolling 60, right? I'm not sure about that, but I think he is. He from out there and out west. But I watch a lot of his videos. He do a lot of content, videos, reaction videos. You know what I mean? To the different situations. And he's doing his content, right? He's doing his content. And he's talking about the case. He even played the news clipping of the case of Govan's trial. And during his stream, he gets a message, a notification message, and it's from Govan, and I guess it wasn't a verified account, so he thought it was a ghost account, thought it was a fake account. You know what I mean? He thought somebody was trolling him, and he says that I get trolled a lot, right? And then a few seconds later, I guess the call come up. It's him. It's the Govan dude. And he starts threatening Seti Nash. He starts threatening, talking about, you know what I'm saying, I don't like how you be speaking on me, speaking on my situation. You don't know me. You ain't like that. You ain't no gangster. And Seti Nash starts clapping back.
We got a fake Hernandez Govan profile in here. I be getting trolls as of late. What troll for to get rusted today? What's the word? Congratulations, fool. I mean, shoot, what's going on, man? You straight? It's Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We would have thought you would have been on the town or something like that, bro. Like, you good?
Yeah, I'm always good.
Okay, it was you kind of, I don't know, man. You straight? You kind of looking at me like kind of funny, bro. Like, at that.
Man, I just don't respect. You know what I'm saying, man? You know how you know, you was putting the narrative out like I had something, like I was really in on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you tried to flip it, and when you got to the emotions, you know what I'm saying? I don't respect it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like bar you from Memphis from doing some goof like that, like.
First off, why you talking to, nigga? Any nigga ban me from Memphis, I do my step. You can do that old man stale face shit going on, nigga, but this Ceddy Nash, bro. Like, I don't I don't know what got going on, bro, but I'm one of them niggas you don't come on the internet talking to me like that, nigga, for surely. I'm not that nigga.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I ain't that dude. You know what I mean? And I get that. You know what I'm saying? This is social media or the internet, and people don't know people in real life, and it's real people that do this stuff, like in real life. Like it's real people that's like that in real life that do content. I mean, just like it's real people in real life that do rap, right? You know what I'm saying? And we'll crash out on certain situations. Not saying I'm one of those people, but I'm one of those people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna crash out on no nonsense, but you approach me in the wrong kind of way. I ain't no sucker just because I'm on the internet doing a YouTube channel. Ain't no sucker over here, bro. You know what I mean? Respect is given, respect is demanded back. Period. On any situation, interview situation. If it's something you don't want to talk about, don't talk about it. But if you talk about it on the internet, everybody can talk about it. Just like my content. When I'm putting on the internet, you can talk about it. I ain't gotta like what you gotta say. I hope it's something positive. If it's something negative, it is what it is, bruh. Take it with a grain of salt. Anyway, we'll keep it moving. So dude popped up, capping. They going back and forth. They threatening. Your dude is trying to be hypothetical threatening, but he threatening each other. Talking about they gonna meet up. Dude say he gonna be out in L.A. going to No Jumper, doing interviews. I guess he's trying to get a little clout on what he's got going on. My man Compton Rick Rock posted the video. Shout out to Compton Rick Rock. Also, my man from Urban Politicians, he Big Ant, the spokesman, he posted the content also. So yeah, dude is out there. He's gonna make the rounds. You know what I mean? Like Woody did, and like YSL Woody did. All these other cats. You know. Me myself, I've been doing radio since 2012. So I wasn't a podcaster. I wasn't a YouTuber. I was a person that actually did FM radio for years. Interviews, celebrities, politicians on location, in studio for Pacifica radio network. Did for years. And I switched over, started doing a little podcasting in 2018. I would upload my shows that I would record live on the radio and upload it to podcast form. And I started doing that in 2018. And then I stopped doing it around COVID. And I started doing the radio show from the house because of COVID. That's when I started doing my in-home. Didn't have a studio, just had a laptop and a microphone, and they would transmit my recordings from the home to the tower, and it would air live on the radio. But I was able to do it from home because of COVID. So it kind of taught me that, you know what I mean? I always had a high esteem because, hey, yeah, I do radio. I do a radio show, work at a radio station. But I had no ownership. I had no ownership of that show. I worked for the radio station, right? So I didn't own the content or none of the studio equipment. I owned nothing. I was just going there to work and broadcast. But that taught me that now I can also do my own. So now I actually own the MOTM. I own the studio. I own the content. And I also now can distribute my content to other mediums and get paid for it. So that's a big move. That's what you call bossing up right there. So that being said, yeah, I own my thing. I've grown in it. I didn't just pop up and start doing YouTube. You know, I'm a gamer, started YouTubing on gaming, and I was like, you know what, just put the show on here. So that's why you got the MOTM. That's why I got the 7,600 subscribers I have on YouTube. Small channel, steady growing every day. If you've been following it, I didn't got over almost 6,000 subscribers within 7 to 8 months. You know what I mean? It's about not even a year ago, I think I had under 1,000 subscribers. So doing something right. Shout out to the Merle on the Move Show, MOTM, one more time, baby. You know what it is. Shout out to the Merle on the Movers. So let's go on back. So this Govan dude, I don't know what's his issue Why he pressing homeboy like that? That's weird to just call a YouTuber that you don't know because you mad. Now, I do have some sentiments about his daughter because some people was saying some things. I guess I don't know the content that they were in context. They were saying things about his daughter, but I guess it was negative. And he want to come at them people. This probably was going to be on the No Jumper. And there was some people, I guess, on No Jumper that was saying some things about his daughter that got murdered after this thing with Young Dolph. To say it might be tied into that. I don't want to speak on it. I'm not sure, but that's what the internet be interneting about. So that's a whole different situation. But calling this dude on this platform out the blue, and it wasn't an interview. They wasn't interviewing. It wasn't set up. It was just a pop-up call. Wild, bro. That was wild right there. So also, I want to talk about positive note. JID. You say he's a rapper. He said you can call him Jid because his grandmother, a family member, I'm going to say, I think it was his grandmother, her interview, said that she called him. They just called him Jid because he was jitterish. He's always jitter around. So that's kind of where it came from. But you call him JID or Jid. But dope album, great music. I'm listening to it right now in the background. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Dope songs. That song he got with Offset, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. I mean, he's got work. He's got a song with Eminem. He got it. Boy can rap. My man A$AP Rocky did an interview with Spike Lee and Denzel. I might play that, where he's talking about how JID is one of his best favorite rappers and trying to tell Denzel he should get up on that. Check out JID. I like rap. He raps. You know what I mean? Those are kind of rappers I like. He signed in Dreamville, but he sounds like Jay. I'm talking about. He raps similar to J. Cole. Doesn't sound like J. Cole because he's from Atlanta. He sounds like a cat from Atlanta. So it's like a conscious trap rap. Does that make sense? He's like he raps conscious rap, but on the trap level. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. The dude can rap though, flat out. Check his album out. I watched a movie called F1. It had my man Brad Pitt. I always like Brad Pitt. Shout out Brad Pitt. And Damson Idris. You know what I'm saying? The cat from Snowfall. Yeah. Dope movie. Very exciting. It's about Formula racing. Very, very good. I enjoyed it a lot. If you're into it, check that out. Shoe drop. The shattered backboards. You know the story. Jordan was over in Europe. He actually dunked and broke the backboard. He was not wearing this colorway of Jordan ones. He was not wearing that colorway right there. He was not wearing that colorway of Jordans when he broke the backboard. He was wearing that color clothing. He was wearing the color of the Nike sweatsuit he had on, or it was when he broke the backboard was that color, but he had on some Chicago ones when he did it though. I might have been Black Toes. Black Toes are Chicago ones, but he didn't have that colorway. That colorway didn't exist when he broke that backboard. So they just made that colorway after the blackboard because he had that colored clothing on. So no, I didn't cop those. No. I did not cop those. I'm cool on those. You know what I mean? I'm cool on those. I might get them one day. That's what I'm gonna do. Let them sit. My wall is sitting. You know what I mean? I got the Wizard of Oz SB Dunks on right now. First time ever wearing them. I've had them for like 2 months now, 2-3 months. First time wearing them today because me and my son we went to Smash Park down there in West Des Moines. Smash Park. It was dope. Good food. It's a lot of stuff to do. But, you got to go as a group. It was just me and him. You know what I mean? The arcade sucked, but we weren't trying to do that anyway. My son ain't no kid. But anyway, we had a great time. Food was dope. One more thing I wanted to say before I get out of here. September 1st, it's going to be a lot of rallies going on coming up. My Master of Ceremonies again. I've been invited back again, so shout out to Merle. Thank you very much. That means I'm doing something good, right? That means I'm actually contributing something to the community. To be invited back for the 4th time, I believe. 1, 2. Yes, this is the 4th time Yes, yes. This is totally the fourth time that I've been invited to speak, to be master of ceremonies, not just speak, to be master of ceremonies of this. So everybody should do their part. Just be a part of the community. Let's be good humans. Like my slogan, my creed is be a good human. Put humans first. You know what I mean? Everybody loves to take care of their pets and the animals, but you'll pass over a human in distress. And I get it, the fear, because us as humans, we do some bad things. You know what I mean? We're not, as humans, as a group, we're not good to the planet. We're not good to the water. We're not good to the air. We're not good to the animals. We're not good to the vegetation. Yeah, but it is a lot of us that are good. You know what I mean? That will try to do right. So lean into that, right? Let's lean into that. For those that's listening to the first time, I appreciate you guys. The people I met over the last couple of weeks that's tuning in, that's been subscribing, I appreciate that. I've met you in real life in person. Appreciate you. And if I haven't met you one day, maybe I get a chance to meet you and dap you up. You know what I mean? If not, until then, you can always go to the Merle on the Move store. That's merleonthemove.com. Check out the merchandise. Get your lid. Get your tea. You know what I'm saying? Get you something fresh. Rock with Merle. Be a part of the community. Be a Merle on the Mover. Be a mover. If your name is Ralph, you Ralph on the move. If your name is Joe, you know what? You Joe on the move, baby. If your name is Norman, you're Norman on the move, baby. If your name is Sally, you Sally on the move, baby. Sally's on the move. Sharon's on the move. Jill is on the move. We all on the move. It's Merle on the Move, baby. Peace.